Hi there, welcome to Face Painting 101, where you learn easy, fun, and fast face paint tutorials. Today, we're going to teach you how to do two very easy, amazing line buster Christmas designs. But you can use these, obviously, any time of the year because Elsa never dies. Elsa will be here for the rest of our lives. So even though we're hitting December, you can use these forever. Even just the style with different stencils. We are going to go from this to this. Let's get started.
These are the supplies we're going to be using for our first design. With a pink split cake or any split cake of choice with a small angle brush, depending on how much space they have from their hairline to their eyebrow, you're going to do this beautiful swirl from the forehead up until the corner of the eye, do a pointed petal, and then swirl it right in. This is a design that is hugging the eye, and you can use this shape any time of the year. It's actually one that I use consistently. Then with a number 2 brush loaded in white, you're going to start outlining and adding swirls and teardrops. If you don't feel confident with your swirls, don't worry. I have a whole tutorial on how to teach you how to do them properly. I will place the label up on there and a link in the description box below because swirls and teardrops are so important. You could stop the design right here if you wanted to, but this is obviously a Christmas design, so we are adding in some snowflakes. Using a kabuki brush, you're going to load it in a soft blue or any kind of blue that complements the skin tone, and you're going to add about 3 snowflakes in and around your design. It looks so stunning, but of course, we got to add a few dots, and if you watch my stuff, you know the Mark Reed brush number 4 makes the best dots. So add them anywhere that you seem fit, and then lastly, adding some beautiful blue glitter. That is it. It's so easy. You can use it any time of the year. It is a speedy Elsa design, and now we're going to do that exact same design on the practice board. What you notice here is that I'm actually using a larger brush. This is a 3/4 inch brush because from the eye to the hairline, there's a lot more space. You need to really study people's space in that eye area to know what kind of brush to use because it's not a universal thing. Aside from that, you're also going to notice here that I'm using a finger dabber instead of a kabuki brush in a slightly darker shade of blue because the light blue did not look good on this very pale skin tone. So it's always nice to see which colors complement people's skin tones. And then if you prefer to use a kabuki brush or a finger dabber, both are amazing because you're able to be more in control of your small stencils compared to a sponge. That is it. Let's get on to our second design. This is a more of a boyish Christmas design, and it is full of stencils. With that same brush I used earlier, that small angle brush loaded in blue, we're going to do the shape that you just saw. It's more sharp. Then with an ooh stencil, this is a tribal stencil, adding a little bit on the top and on the bottom using a finger dabber that is loaded in black. Then this is more of a graphic stencil, adding in a little bit of blue to give it texture. And with this particular design, as I said earlier, it's all stencils. You don't have to do any teardrops if you do not want to, but of course it's Christmassy, so we're adding in some snowflakes using that exact same stencil that we used in our first design and using a kabuki brush to show you the difference between a finger dabber and a kabuki brush. Both are fantastic. Then we are adding glitter even to this design using World's Best Glitter by Silly Farm, and I love how shiny it is in the sunlight and in artificial light. That is it. It's done. It's amazing, and it took you 30 seconds. It's a line buster. Now we're going to do that exact same design on the practice board, and again, I'm using an angle brush that is a 3/4 inch brush compared to the one that I used a little bit earlier because of that sizing between the eye and the hairline, but everything else is the same as you are seeing it right here on screen. Okay, it's almost the same. There's this one little naked part, so I added some teardrops right there. I think it looks nice, and it just depends on how confident you feel and if you have the time to do it.
If you enjoyed the video and you find these tutorials helpful, then subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and comment below if you prefer design 1 or design 2. That is it for today. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!